Playing from Anna's laptop.
This is something I wanted to record before I forget it. I was just in the kitchen and I was thinking to myself, I need to record this. Um, this is for my friend who I'm not going to mention. And there are two conflicting beliefs on this, but because I'll explain if you hear me out. If she happens to see this or the other person happens to see this, so my friend, who I have been friends with since high school, I guess, um, offered to help me. Okay, I need to go fast because it's losing me. Or I'm losing it. Basically, the reason I haven't spoken out about you is because I really don't blame you for what you did. You gave me a promise and you said, "Hey, I'll be there for you. Come out. Like, I'll help you out. You're in a bad situation. Come out. I'll help you." Great. However, you lied to me about your situation with your boyfriend, and you lied to me about your situation with your place where you're staying. You had more debts to pay off, etc. And then, without any evidence at all, told me that I was lying about I had booked a flight. Here we go. Um, Said, "You're lying. You haven't booked a flight." I sent you the fucking screenshot and the email. So you accused me of lying, which wasn't true. Then, so there had already been your lying going on in the background, which I found out later. And then, there were just complications with your living situation, which you had invited me into, which you had lied to me about. Sorry, but like, it's just, it's like, you lied to me. You lied to me about your relationship with your person you're living with. I won't go into detail, but basically said, "Oh yeah, I'm not in a relationship. I'm out in a couple of weeks, you know." I'm just like, and then anyway, I won't go into detail, but lied to me about that. And then I could go into detail, but I'm not going to. So just leave it at that. Anyway, then lied to me about your living situation. Said, "Oh yeah, come out here. Like within a week or two, we'll go find somewhere together. You know, it'll be great. Like everything's happening. Ah, wow." Come to realize you're like literally obligated to stay in the same place where you're at for an extra who knows how many months, because you have debts to pay at that place. Anyway, so to reiterate, I don't blame you. I'm not blaming you because you knew my situation for the past few months and you've been holding all these other things inside you trying to help me. And for that, I really, really thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kelly, for being the empathetic, amazing friend that you were. Thank you. You held things inside you and didn't want to let me down. So, thank you. You didn't know any better, you know. Um, However, no, this is not about you. So, the other person who offered me some help, we were actually in a relationship, and this is a different thing. So, I just want to say thank you, Kelly. Sorry. Thank you so much. I know it didn't end well because I kind of called you out and like there was okay, so to be transparent, there was a night where I was like, this is gonna get dark. It's gonna get really dark. So if you can't listen to dark things, move away. Okay? There was a night where I felt like I was on my last leg. And I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I need to just shut my whole life down. I need to just basically I wanted to do that, you know? And I was trying to actually look for ways to do that. I'm sorry. I told you, like, I was like, I need to do that. I need to do that because I'm more of a burden than a positive uh, contribution to anyone's life. But it was a momentary episode, okay? Obviously, like, I mean, well, I'm still here, right? It was a momentary episode, and but it was a deep, dark, really, really dark episode. And Kelly and I had been talking, you know, pretty regularly, like every couple days, every day. The day before, she had tried to call me, and I didn't pick up because I think I was probably talking to Grant, but like whatever. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I missed your call." Anyway, so the following day was when this happened, and I was like, I need to talk to someone. Like, I was just so at my edge that, like, I applaud those people who have never had to go through this. But I was so at my edge. And I was trying to reach her. There was something that happened earlier that day. I don't know, but I was like, please, can I just please talk to you? Please, please, please. And yeah, I messaged her a few times. Oh, okay, like it was a bunch of times, but I deleted it right after, and then she saw the deleted messages. So I saw it on my phone the next day, like, uh, you know, oh, I just can't deal with you anymore. And I was like, oh God. But it was like I had only just like reached out to her for help because she had been my help. And so I was like, why does that why do you have to judge me for or like withdraw any help, like because I tried to talk to you and it was only 6 p.m. her time and I was just like, well, it's not an obscene time of the night or something, like I'm just trying to talk to you. Okay, I'm so bad for that. I'm a criminal because I tried to talk. It's just like, wow. Uh, I am just so sick of people being so adverse to actually talking to people, like in a healthy way. Like, uh, like, why can't people just talk in a civil way? And just talk and be heard and be understood and be and the like whoever they're talking to be okay with that and just be like, I hear you, I'm sorry, whatever you're going through, and I'm here for you. Anyway, ideally, right? Ideally in a perfect world, like our friends, our family, our loved ones can just hear us and not push us away when we're asking for help, but instead reach out a hand and say, it's okay that you're feeling that way. It's okay. You know what? I've felt like that way before too. But you know what? I got through it, and I know you will too. That's what I wish more people could do these days. Instead of, instead of just shut people out, take a deep breath and just go, okay, you matter to me. Sorry you're feeling that way. Do you need someone to talk to? Anyway, uh, forgot why I even started this. Woo! Okay. Yeah, I think it was about, like, I was trying to explain uh, the Kelly thing, and also kind of, I don't know, give a little bit of credibility to Kelly because all of my videos have been about Grant. And, just to say, like, yeah, there was also another friend. I don't know. For me, I think a true friend is like when you would, doesn't matter what the stakes are. Like you would go hell to high water for them. Like for a true friend to me, like I would just do anything for them. And if they were messaging me on Facebook and I saw a few deleted messages, like I would be like, "Are you okay? Like, what's happening?" Like, especially if I knew the hardship they were going through, I'd be like, "Oh my God, like, I saw you messaged me a bunch of times. Like, are you okay? Like, what's happening? Like, okay, please tell me you're okay." I would be so concerned about my friend when if I saw that, I'd be like, "Oh my God, please tell me you're okay." Maybe I'm just weird, Maybe I'm just one of those like really weird people who are like too caring. I don't know. I'm just like, but that's what I would do. I would message them and just say, "Is everything okay? Are you okay? I saw you tried to get in contact with me and I'm sorry I didn't see it, but are you okay? If not, please tell me what's happening." That's what I would do. All right. Well, I guess I was aligned with people who were not aligned with my values because that's what I would do for a friend or someone I loved. Um, I don't know what to title this video, but it's just kind of like on the journey kind of a thing, but like, I just kind of thought of her and, yeah, we had been talking for the past few months and it was like, it was a very, for the first little while, it was very like, casual, you know, and it only got real basically about a couple weeks before I made the booking and then the other stuff was happening, but like, so it was only like, real. And then I thought, well, yeah, I just kind of thought at least, I'll have somewhere to land. At the time that I made the booking, because granted, um, things were going back and forth between my man there. So things were going back and forth. So I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and book it. Okay, at least I'll, maybe, hopefully, I don't know. Please, God, I don't something. So, um, and then literally the day after or 2 days later, she was like, "Oh, you didn't actually book that. You lied to me." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I literally sent you a screenshot." So that was red flag number one. I'm like, you're accusing me of lying about booking it. Um, and then we talked and we're like, oh yeah, 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 everything's cool. Sent her the email. Um, and then straight after that, it was another red flag was like, um, actually, you need to go live somewhere else for a month. We're not going to live together. You're going to go live somewhere else. You can stay here for a little bit, but like maybe like a few days or a week or something, but you got to go live somewhere else by yourself. I'm like, why am I even going there? Like what? Like why would I go there if I'm just gonna go live by myself? That's no different to, like, literally no different to how I am living right now, and it's more easy right now because I I know this place. So that was the second lie. The third lie was that she wasn't actually in a relationship with her roommate. Until she had a pregnancy scare. And I was like, oh, cool. Okay. Well, I respect your, whatever the fuck you're doing, I don't care, but at the same time, you tell me you're not in a relationship with this guy and he's just your roommate and like your best friend and whatever. And like, we're gonna be together, like we're gonna live together, and like, but he's just your, but then you tell me that you're scared that you're pregnant, and I'm just like, well, so what happened 3 weeks ago? Oh, we had sex. So like, but we were talking then, and you said you didn't, like, you guys weren't together. So like, red flag number three. So, anyway, um, yeah, the night that I had my freak out, and literally, it's like, who are you with people? That's one thing I'm learning to sort of figure that. Yeah, so I'm learning to kind of figure that out. But who are you with the person that you're with? Like when you're with people, what kind of person do you show up as? Um anyway, I just kind of was like, yeah, there's already too many red flags there. It's not gonna happen. So I had a freak out night, and then I messaged her a few times, and then the next day I deleted them. It was on Facebook. Yes, okay, so that's on me. Sure, that's my bad. Like I had a freak out moment. When I say freak out, I really mean it was a freak out moment. Anyone who knows what that means is like, knows what that means. But, and I tried to reach her. It was 6 p.m. her time. I knew she was available. I knew she was around. I knew she could have answered if she wanted to. And I was like, please, Kelly, please, please, please. I need to talk to somebody. I need it. I needed to talk to somebody so bad. Um, and I know that's, it's hard to put that on someone. I know. But she had made herself available for that. She had said, I'm here for you. If you need to talk to me, call me. Like, like she had made herself available. Anyway, So the next day, I didn't even look at the thread or whatever. I just saw a notification. Oh, I can't do this anymore. Bye. You know, I just was like, oh, cool. Okay, bye. So I didn't even look at it. I just, I don't know, for about like several days, it really kind of hit me hard, because again, it was another friend who like really, um, I thought who cared about me and thought who I could trust and thought they really want the best for me. And so I took several days and then I don't know, I wrote her back and I said something about, it was basically like, okay, bye. It was acknowledging her and just saying, I'm sorry to bother you. Sorry about that. Okay, bye. But in saying all of that, so here's why I haven't really mentioned her much. She's a friend. She's not a relationship, like she's not like a boyfriend, you know? um uh yeah, she was a pretty close friend, and I'm sad that I was too much for her. Either way, I'm sad that it you know, if it was me, it wouldn't be too much. If a friend messaged me a few times, how, I don't even care how many times. Like even if it was 100 times, it was 5 times or however many times. Like I don't care. And then they deleted their messages, and I looked in the morning and I saw like they'd messaged me, and they're like, you know, I'd be like, what's going on? Like, hello, can I, like, what's happening? Can I help you? Like, um, but I'm just sad that that was too much, and that bothered her, and that we're not friends anymore. So anyway, whatever. You know, you just have to go whatever, you know. Um but that's the reason, but it's only been the past few months we've been in contact, and you know, regardless of how long you're in contact with somebody, when you have a special bond with someone, when you have a special connection, it doesn't matter. It still takes a hit. I wish I could fix all of them, you know.